Welcome back into the Awesemo YouTube channel. Guys, my name is Geoff Ulrich, bringing you a little PrizePicks NBA action for this Saturday, March 12th. And we love PrizePicks here over at Awesemo. They are a prop-based site, and they offer daily prop-based contests. And they want to help you get started with a deposit bonus. PrizePicks offers games with NBA, MLB, WNBA, NFL, and even esports. And with all these different sports, you can take advantage of their mixed sport entry feature. So you download the app in the App Store or on Google Play today. Then you make your first deposit using promo code Awesemo to receive an instant deposit match of up to $100. Again, that's promo code Awesemo on PrizePicks. And for this video, guys, we've got three targets here, three props to target on PrizePicks today. And let's start out by going to Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Chicago Bulls. A little bit of an interconference division rivalry here. Darius Garland over 38 fantasy points. Cleveland still no Karis LeVert, no Jared Allen. Darius Garland continuing to see high usage in that role on point guard. He's played very well of late. He's got over 10 assists in each of his last 5 games and has multiple steals in 4 of his last 5 games as well. It's important for PrizePicks. Again, you're getting 3 points per steal on the site, so that's really going to help our over totals here. Matchup-wise, too, Zach LaVine, very questionable for the Bulls, and the Bulls have been a bottom 10 team in terms of defensive efficiency over their last 10 games as well. So I would crush the over here. Garland has gone over in 5 of his last 7 games just on this total that we're getting. Again, 38 fantasy points. We have a close point spread here as well. You know, the Cavaliers are coming in as slight underdogs, but it's a close game. Garland's going to be out there for big minutes. He's been very productive of late. Again, gone over this total in 5 of his last 7 starts. I like taking the over on Darius Garland to start today. Let's go to that Warriors-Bucks game for our second target. Let's throw in an under on this one. Let's go under Klay Thompson, 32 fantasy points. I mean, look, Klay's been back. He's been part of the rotation. He hasn't played that bad, but this is a big fantasy total for Thompson right now because he has gone under this mark in 7 of his last 8 starts. He's still playing a ton. He's playing over 30 minutes most nights, but we've seen him give up a lot of usage to players like Jordan Poole and even Moses Moody getting a little bit involved for the Warriors too. So when you add that all up, and then the fact Klay Thompson really hasn't shot well of late too. He's 5 of 22 from three-point land over his last 3 starts. Well, he's likely going to need to get really hot from three-point land to go over this 32 fantasy point total. Milwaukee 14th in opposing three-point percentage from the three-point land, obviously. So, I mean, they're not a poor defensive team on the perimeter, and this game does have a massive point total, so I kind of get why we're getting such a big point total on Klay Thompson. But, you know, with all the rotational players getting involved now, with Thompson not shooting that well, and up against a pretty decent defensive team here in the Bucks, I would take the under here. I think that you probably keep fading Klay's fantasy totals until he starts shooting the ball better. So under 32 fantasy points for Klay Thompson today. Let's stick with this Warriors-Bucks game, though, for our last pick. And let's go over on Kevon Looney, 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And much like the very opposite of Klay Thompson, this is a very small total. And I love going over on this. Averaging 25 minutes in his last 3 games is Looney. He's only played under 20 minutes once in his last 8 games. And that's important because when Looney is out there, he's been pretty productive, especially for fantasy purposes. He's an important role player for Golden State. So I really don't see him necessarily getting his minutes cut in this game. He's had 3 or more assists now in 6 of his last 7 games. He's averaged 5 assists over his last 3 games. So that's important because when Looney is out there, he's not just getting us a few rebounds. He's not just getting us a few buckets. He's also producing in that assist category. We know he's more than likely to get us 6 to 10 rebounds because that's just what he does, assuming he doesn't get in foul trouble. So with those assists, he gets us just a few buckets here. We're going to have a very good shot of going over this 18.5 total. Again, he's gone over this total in 5 of his last 6 games as well. So I would take the over on Kevon Looney, 18.5 points, assists, and rebounds. I think this total is way too low. He's a sneaky good target on PrizePicks. So let's recap here, guys. Again, we got 3 picks for today. We're going to go over Darius Garland, 38 fantasy points. We're going to go under Klay Thompson, 32 fantasy points. And we're going to go over Kevon Looney, 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Those are going to be our 3 plays for PrizePicks today. And don't forget, there's a couple different ways to play on PrizePicks. There's a flex play option where you only need to get 2 out of your 3 selections correct. You get a 1.25 times payout for that. Then, if you do get 3 out of 3 correct in the flex play option, you get a 2.25 times payout. There's also the power play option, though, guys. But in the power play option, you must get all 3 of your selections correct. but you get a bigger payout. You get 5 times payout in the power play option. So keep that in mind. A couple different ways to play on PrizePicks. It's a great site. Make sure you smash that like button before you leave, guys. Subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. Most importantly, have yourselves a great Saturday of NBA action. I'm Geoff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you soon.